What's up, everybody? Seth, Siyon doing a live, and this is raw and uncut. I have no notes, no nothing. I'm just speaking. I'm gonna see some people come on first before I start. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and start off. It's taking a while for the speaker to come in or whatever, but I'm gonna go ahead and give an introduction. So, where it says Siyon been? I've been gone for a while, but I had to recalibrate. And one thing that I'm gonna when I speak, most of the time I speak out of inspiration, right? So a lot of things that I speak is not coming from me, but I have to also take heed to the things that I speak to everybody. You know what I'm saying? For myself. You know what I'm saying? So um, I had to recalibrate. You know what I'm saying? I had to get back to who I am. You know what I'm saying? And do the things that I tell y'all to do when I do these lives and do my podcast. So I had to get in tune with nature. I had to do some hibernate. I call it hibernation, but isolating. You know what I'm saying? Just getting away from the world. You know what I'm saying? So I have to take heed to my own words, just like I tell you. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I did. So I took a break. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is I understand that everybody has the right to do that and do it unapologetically, meaning that you don't have to explain to people I can't talk to you or blah blah blah. Do what's best for you, you know. At all times, do what's best for you, and don't allow people to dictate your life. So if you know you need a break, you need to shut down, shut the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? Um, don't worry about people's feelings and emotion because you have to work. See, this thing about it, people don't understand. Unless you get in tune with yourself and make sure that you are straight, it don't matter about this other person because if you're not right, y'all not gonna be right. You see what I'm saying? So you have to always make sure that you're right. And if somebody if people aren't in line with you, they will understand it. If people aren't in line with you, they won't understand. And that's where you can come. That's where you can get to the point where you know what, this person is not in alignment with me. I need to move on from this person. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's about you. It ain't about nobody else. It ain't about nobody feelings. It ain't about emotions. It's about you. Because sometimes you just have to deal with your own emotions and feelings in order to be in any kind of association or relationship or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You have to deal with yourself. So you have to understand that you have to take care of yourself first and don't worry about other people, what they think or what they say. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, at the end of the day, that's going to let you know who was for you, who was not for you, who is in alignment with you, who is not in alignment with you. So again, what's up to everybody? Hold on. What's up to everybody just tuning in right now? See y'all putting the comments in. Appreciate you. Gratitude. Love you. But yeah, so anyway, like I was saying, make sure you take care of yourself, man. Don't worry about other people and don't worry about other people's feelings and stuff like that. And that may come off as selfish, but be selfish. At the end of this, like I tell people, you in this world, it's all about you. Everybody else that's in this world are characters and it's a simulation. So don't worry about it's all about just take. Okay, so what I'm saying, I'm gonna say it like this here. It's a difference being selfish, being I can't say that either. So what I'm saying is being taking care of yourself and being selfish means like you're doing things that are best for you. Okay, not the ego, but you. That's the difference between the selfishness that they portray. Like that's more the ego. It's more like the ego, and you know what the ego is. It's more about um, it's all about pleasing the fleshly part of you. You know what I'm saying? Like the worldly part of you. So yeah, I put it like that. Yeah, the worldly part of you. But you have to go with your intuition at all times, and if your intuition is telling you to do certain things or to not do certain things, you got to follow that. You got to learn how to follow that and trust it, because at the end of the day, that's your guide. Like that's your guide. Like I can sit here and talk to you, anybody else to talk to you, but your intuition is your guide. That's your personal assistant. It's in you to take care of you. You know what I'm saying? So you have to know how to get in tune with it and learn how to follow it. And the thing about it is, you gonna fuck up. You gonna fuck up. That's it's a part of the process. You gonna fuck up. But the thing about it is, eventually you're gonna get it. So you have to learn how to just follow it. Sometimes you're gonna take a branch of that wild branch. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure many of y'all, I don't know, have had that wild branch. You know what I'm talking about? I say that wild branch where you just wild, you being wild. You know what I'm saying? And that's to let you know that okay, this is this. I'm letting you know this is the ego. All right, I'm gonna give you this wild branch. Let you follow the ego for a minute, but then I'm gonna show you the difference. I'm gonna bring you back to where I want you to be at for your purpose. So you gonna eat that wild branch for a little bit. You gonna go wild for a little bit, do what you do. But the thing about it is, like I tell people, like don't ever feel bad for doing what you do, if that makes sense. Like we've all made. First of all, we're not here to be perfect, okay? And we're gonna fuck up. We're gonna make mistakes in life. So don't ever like beat yourself up because you made a bad decision or you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? The more you fuck up, the higher your calling is. Like that means that you was meant to go through these things for a purpose, like a reason that you were here, a higher calling. So always go with your intuition and always just follow. I say follow the flow, but I'm gonna break that down. When I say follow the flow, meaning it's just like just go with what you feel in the moment. And I say that to say like a lot of people plan things like, I want to do this day. Like I get it. But that's how society has trained us to be planning, plan. But you never know how things gonna turn out. You don't know, it might be a traffic jam. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be an hour late. You don't know that your flight gonna be delayed. Like it's so many scenarios that I can talk about when I say planning things. Like you just never know. So you just have to learn how to go with the flow and don't allow that to dictate your don't well not dictate, but don't allow that to exploit your emotions and feelings to the point where you get like angry, frustrated, because at the end of the day, it happened for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I can talk about stories where people have been delayed and flights have crashed or been delayed and it was a crash, you know what I'm saying, on the highway. So again, you just have to learn how to go with your flow. Your flow. Not the world flow, your flow. Again, this is your world. Everything else is assembly, everybody else is characters. They're just participating in your evolution and you know what I'm saying, helping you get to where you're supposed to be in your purpose. All right. So I didn't come with nothing to talk about. I just wanted to talk about that part right there. But one thing I will say, okay, and this right here is raw and uncut, okay. So relationships, right? Because this came to me because it seemed like I've been dealing with this with people that I know for the past week or two. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the type of person, I don't speak. I let people vent. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't always like give my opinions or my truth. I just let people vent. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people have been venting about the same type of things, and I feel like I need to talk about it. And a lot of people might not like to hear what I got to say, but I'm gonna say it because I'm supposed to say it, and I'm gonna say it. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I'm authentic, I'm real, and I always give people warnings when they see when they see my lives or my podcast. Like, I'm gonna talk about some shit that you might not understand or you might not agree with, but it's your choice. You can always hit the S, like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna speak my truth. And I'm the type of person, like, I speak the shit that most people scared to speak about. You know what I'm saying? So I be that person to speak the real shit. You hear me? Yeah. So like relationships, like I want people to understand that to all the people that's married, you did what you're supposed to do. You doing what you're supposed to do, and you gonna do what you're supposed to do. All right. But what I'm trying to tell you is, like, understand that the the way society has depicted relationships and marriage, it sets you up for for failure, and it also sets you up for oppression. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna explain this. Hear me out. The forever thing. It's no such it's no such thing as that. First of all, it's no such thing as that. Relationships are either people that are going to be a mirror to you, people that are going to test you on certain things that you have to reprove on, or people that's going to align with you to help you evolve to who you're supposed to be. But the thing about it is, people don't evolve in the same times. Okay, so for instance, I'm gonna give an example. So if you're in a relationship and it's good in the beginning, everything is like clicking. That's an alignment, okay? But also understand that it's going if you have certain concerns or certain like issues, that's when you have to understand that, okay, this is either a mirror or this is like to show me what I need to work on. With relationships, the way society depict them is like ownership. It's like slavery, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Like, and let me finish. Let me finish. It's like slavery because it's like you're with me only. You can't look at nobody. You can't talk to nobody. Like that's the way they depict it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, but just think about this right here. That's not our nature. First of all, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna get into the male and female because that's a whole nother topic, you know what I'm saying? But my whole thing is that's not our nature. So we have to understand that in relationships, and it could be friendships, it could be companionship, it could be, unions or whatever. It don't matter. I'm speaking from a broad stance here. So what I'm saying is, it's like you have to understand that there's a time to be with people, there's a time to pull away from people. It shouldn't be that. Again, let me finish. Again, it shouldn't be that you have to be stuck with somebody, and then when you evolve, they don't evolve. What's the point? You get because now you gonna be in a situation where you can't stand to be around this person. Y'all don't have nothing in common. You're gonna end up doing something, or they gonna be end up doing something that's going to cause a lot of I ain't gonna say. I'm just saying a lot of chaos. I say it like that. You know what I'm saying? And like our grandparents and stuff, they didn't have a choice. Like that's all they knew. You know what I'm saying? But we're in the era now where we've been awakened, and we have to understand that you can you have to align with people that are in your same sphere, meaning evolution. Because if you're not with somebody that's evolving or somebody that's gonna keep you from being who you are, that's not who wants to live that way. It's like being in prison. You know what I'm saying? It's like really being in prison. Like who wants to live that way? And granted, I'm not saying just go fuck around with anybody and do all that shit. Like you like it comes with a lot of discipline, and it comes with a lot of wisdom when I'm talking about. Like I'm not saying just be, out in the streets and doing what you do. No, 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 no. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying to you is a lot of people don't know how to be in a relationship with yourself for a while, to understand yourself, to love yourself, to appreciate yourself, to take care of yourself. Like in relationships, people expect other people to do these things that they should be doing themselves, and that's where the conflict comes in at. And in relationships, like most people be like, they expect people to do things without telling them. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if that's what you want, do it for yourself. And then if that's what you wanted, voice your truth to this person. Like, don't expect nobody to do anything. Like, that's the biggest that's the biggest setup ever. Like, expecting somebody to do something for you. It's no. We haven't got to the point yet where people can read people's minds. Like, it's coming, but we're not there yet. You know what I'm saying? So you got to learn how to first of all communicate, and also just do shit for yourself. Don't expect nobody to do nothing for you. If you want roses, buy yourself some roses. If you want to go out to eat, take yourself out to eat. Like, what's wrong with doing shit by yourself? Society has really kept us in slavery for centuries, thinking that we need somebody else to fulfill who we are. And that's bullshit. You can fulfill who you are with yourself and the creator or whatever you worship, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. You're not gonna get it from nowhere else. That's the only thing you're gonna get is a temporary fix. Even if it's sex, even if it's companionship, talking, whatever it is, it's temporary. It's not gonna last long. I'm telling you, it's not gonna last long. It might last a week or two, it might last a month, it might last a couple years. But eventually it's gonna get to the point where somebody's gonna evolve over the other person. So you have to understand, like, that forever that was some bullshit. Like, for real. It's for real. But that's what I will tell you. If you learn how to love yourself, if you learn how to do these things I'm telling you, you will meet that person that you can be with, and y'all help each other evolve and live in y'all purpose to where y'all supposed to be. But until then, it's gonna be a continuous cycle, or you're gonna be living in misery. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna give you an example. If you play sports in high school, right? Okay, and you get a scholarship to go to college. Okay, so you get this scholarship to go to college, but you still playing people that's in high school. I know this sounds kind of crazy, but listen what I'm saying. You got a scholarship to college, but when you get there, you still playing people in high school. Or you in college, you get to the NBA, but you still playing people that's in college. Like, how does that's not gonna work? You know what I'm saying? Because you have elevated. You know what I'm saying? You have took yourself to the next level. So you need to deal with people on your same level. You get what I'm saying? So it goes with anything in life, even with jobs. Like, if you at a job and you know that you will pass, like you above, like, not say above, I don't gonna use that terminology, but if you know that you are more capable of doing more or better, then why stay at this job? Do it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, but society has kept us in, like, this, like, you have to stay here. They put us in this box and say you have to stay in this box. You can't go outside this box. You know what I'm saying? Forbid you go outside that box and know the truth, and and the fall of Babylon happened, because that's what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna make sure that happen. I ain't worried about it. They can't touch me. But my whole thing is you have to understand that everything is about evolving. Everything is about doing you, and don't give a fuck about the rest of the shit. Like, just I challenge anybody that's watching this live right now to take a week, 1 week, right? Even if you're in a relationship, just take 1 week and do everything that you want to do during that week with yourself. And you know what? Some people aren't comfortable doing that. So that's a challenge because a lot of people don't even know how to be with themselves. They don't know how to like. They don't even know what they like to do. They don't even know how to have fun. Again, this is a challenge. Do that because that's the only way you're going to be happy. That's the only way you're going to live in your purpose and do what you're supposed to do while you were sitting here. You don't want to get it in this revolving hamster wheel where you keep coming back, keep coming back, keep coming back, and doing the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, take the time to really get to know yourself. And if you with somebody, challenge your partner and do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Look, let's do this 1 week. You do what you want to do. I do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? And I promise you, in that 1 week, you'll learn so much about yourself that you'll be like, wow, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was in a situation where I had 8 years to learn myself. You know what I'm saying? And during them 8 years, that's why I'm able to talk a lot about this because I was that person that was, felt like I had to be with somebody and always wanted to be with somebody. And then I was forced not to be with, you know what I'm saying, be to myself for 8 years. And that shit was like, man, I got to the point I was like, man, I don't even need to be with nobody. Like, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, doing it that long, it kind of like, because at the end of the day, everybody needs a counterpart. You know what I'm saying? But it has to be somebody that's in alignment with you, somebody that's in your same frequency. You know what I'm saying? So I say that to say that, I challenge y'all to just take a week to do you. Do what you love to do. And if you don't know what you love to do, figure it out. Like that's the whole point of it. You know what I'm saying? Figure it out what you like to do. Figure out, what makes me happy. And just learn how to be with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with talking to yourself neither. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it ain't you. You know what I'm saying? It's just a bodysuit. You know what I'm saying? Like you have an intuition. You know what I'm saying? And the world gonna say if you talk to yourself, you crazy. But nah, talk to yourself. Like if you're going through something, talk to yourself about it. I promise you, $100 to anybody. If you don't get the answer, you gonna get an answer. It ain't gonna be spoken, but you gonna get it within. I promise you. I promise you. So just understand that like the way society has groomed us is to depend on people and to depend on them. Nah, I'm finna break that shit because no, it's not. We are our own creator. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta look at it. You gotta look at it like that. We are our own creator. So at the end of the day, it's not about nobody else or nobody said. Yes, we have rules. Yes, we have laws. Get all that shit. But what I'm trying to tell you is when it comes to you, it's about you. It's about you. And that's how you have to walk in life because that's the way that it was supposed to be before the system came in and did they shit, which is a whole nother topic. I might get on that another day. But yeah. So you just gotta do you. And understand that anytime that you need to like get away, go in nature. Like isolate yourself in a room. I tell people this all the time, like, cause I've been in prison, so like I tell people like this is like in like your room is a whole lot better than prison. Trust and believe. So what I'm saying is like isolate your room for a couple hours, just see if you can do it. Just stay in your room and just deal with your thoughts, deal with yourself for a couple hours. and you probably have to like work yourself up, but like just try it. You know what I'm saying? Just try it and just see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause a lot of people don't even understand that. Like, that's where you get to know who you are, and that's when you get to evolve. I remember like before I even went to prison, I used to like sometimes I would just sit in the bathroom because that's the only time I could get peace. You know, when you got kids and you got a woman or associate or companion, like that's the only time you have your peace. So I was just sitting there for like an hour or two, just dealing with myself, and that I was good. You know what I'm saying? Like I come out, I feel good, I feel refreshed. Like so, I just say like everybody has to have their time to just be to themselves and know that it's just know that it is necessary. It's very necessary. Also, grounding yourself, like going out in nature, walking barefoot, hugging trees. I talk about it all the time. Um, sun gazing. They told us, hey, look at the sun, you gonna go, man, that's bullshit. What is that? Bullshit? Bullshit? Man, you look at the sun. See, the reason why they tell you don't look at the sun because that's how you get your energy. Like that's when shit started. Like you started like get downloads and everything. Like and looking at the moon. Like all that shit is. I call it free energy. You know what I'm saying? It's free energy. Like it's like a cell phone. Like we charge our cell phones up. Like it's free. That's how we like. This is us by the suit again, but we all have a soul, and that's what it does. The sun and the moon charges our soul, which manifests through our physical body. A lot of healing, a lot of insight, a lot of understanding comes with it. Going out walking barefooted in the woods, nature is another charge. You know what I'm saying? Like all these things that I know a lot of people was taught different things, different cultures. I get it. I get it. But man, you have to learn how to conform to the truth. Like I understand grandma said this, granddaddy said that. They knew what they knew. Now you know what you know. Like it's so amazing because the truth is so much available now and people don't even want to conform to it. They don't even want to hear it. It's like you can Google shit, you can Gemini, you can Siri, like all this shit. The truth is out here, but people don't goddamn want to damn accept it. They don't want to reform to it. It's like, well, my grandma said this. Grandma didn't know nothing. She was taught by the goddamn you get what I'm saying. I'm just saying she was taught by people that was trying to keep them in control. And I ain't talking about no specific race or culture. It's just it is what it is. It is what it is. So at the end of the day, they didn't know no better. They knew what they do, but now we know the truth. So you have to like be like, you know what? I respect grandma, I love grandma, but she didn't know. She didn't know. You know what I'm saying? And reform to the truth. Because see, what's happening is now you are taking on generational curses. That's what it is. So when you keep saying grandma said this or mama said that, daddy said that, you taking on generational curses. Now we in 2025. This is a whole nother era. Time had from 2015 to 2025. It's been flipped like a whole 360. You know what I'm saying? So like time is it's evolved. People have evolved. Look at the younger generations versus the I say like the teenagers versus the 30, 40 year olds. Like it's evolved. You get what I'm saying? So we have to evolve with it. But the system don't want us to because of course they won't have control. They won't have the control. They want you to work that 9 to 5, work for 30 years, retire and die. And the shit that you doing, whatever you doing, is gonna help you die. Like it's it's crazy. They don't want you to. be your own brand. They don't want you to be your own brand. They want you to work for them. You make money and give money back to them. That's why they have these goddamn holidays. It's a holiday goddamn every month. Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween, Labor Day, 4th of July, Easter, Valentine's, all that shit is to keep them in power. It's to keep them in power. All that shit is to keep them in power. But what we do, we feed into it. We feed into it. No, y'all feed into it. I don't feed into that shit. Fuck that, y'all feed into it. But my whole point is, like, you got to understand that all this shit is for control. It's for control. That's it. It ain't about, man. All that shit is goddamn fake. It's a lie. Ain't no goddamn Santa Claus. Ain't no tooth fairy. Ain't none. All that shit is goddamn lie. And we sit here and y'all sitting up telling your kids this shit. Like, come on, man. Ain't that shit is not even real. You know it's not real. So why you gonna tell your kids a lie? It don't make sense. And then what you're doing is giving money back to the system. This shit gotta stop, man. This shit gotta stop. I mean, I'm just putting it out there. You feel how you want to feel about it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking my truth. You know what I'm saying? And again, that's all I know. But the truth got to be set free. And it's gonna be set free. Because they ain't got no choice. I done talked over my time, man. I gotta come back again another night. Anyway, y'all, hey. Again, the challenge is take a week, 7 days. Listen, not 5. That's another thing I'm talking about too. Ain't no goddamn, a week is 7 days. Ain't no 5 days. And the first day of the week is Sunday. Look at your goddamn calendar. Ain't no goddamn Monday. You know what I'm saying? The weekend is Thursday. No, the weekend is starts Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Then the beginning of the week starts Sunday. So take 7 days, whatever day you choose. I ain't saying you gotta be on a Sunday, but any day you choose, do 7 days where you take care of yourself, do you. And if you're with somebody, you tell your partner, your companion, or your associate, your friend, do the same thing. All right, 7 days, and I promise you, in them 7 days, you'll learn a lot about yourself and you'll learn your purpose. You might not know your purpose, but you will learn more about yourself to get to know your purpose. Because everybody's different. Everybody's at a different level. So I'm not gonna say you're gonna know your purpose, but some people may, and some people it might take a little bit longer. And at the end of the day, keep doing it. Keep doing it. I say do it once a month, a week out the month, 12 months, a week out the month. That's 12 times a year. That's for those that are with somebody. Now, if you're not with nobody, hell, do that shit every goddamn day. You know what I'm saying? Then you figure it out. You will figure it out, I promise you. And also, I'm gonna let y'all know too, I keep talking about this, but I'm gonna start back the podcast Outside the Box with Seth, Siyon, season 2. We're gonna start off with season 2. I did 24 episodes on my first season. I'm gonna start off with my first episode on season 2 very, very soon. And it's gonna be, let everybody know, like, my first episode will be more about, what I've been through and why I started doing the podcast and how I became who I am. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be interesting. And again, this is nothing controversial. None of my shit is controversial. It's the truth. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nothing controversial. And no, everybody has their own, opinions and everything like that. But if I speak something, I speak the truth. That's just period, point blank. Nothing controversial. So it is what it is. Hey, appreciate everybody that joined. And go out in nature, ground yourself. Go out, walk barefooted. Go to the ocean. Go to the lake. Go to the ponds. Go out in the moon. Go out in the sun. Get that free energy because it's here for us. It's here for us. It's here for us. And also like start eating more of the earth foods, like the fruits, the vegetables from the earth. Because it's gonna come to a point where people gonna have to learn how to farm again. It's gonna come to a point where people have to like eat like that. Um, I don't know when. I'm not. I'm just a messenger on that. So just learn how to eat from the earth, and not only that, it's better for you. You know what I'm saying? Like the reason why we eat what we eat is because society push us to eat. That's why you got the Burger King, McDonald's, and pizzas and all that shit. Like all that shit's to keep you in the goddamn medical in the hospital. So they can prescribe you with all this sorcery that I call them the witch doctors. Subscribe you all these sorceries and shit to keep you in their system. They dictate when you gonna leave here or not, basically. You know what I'm saying? So don't get caught victim. I'm outside the box, y'all. I'm keeping it real. I'm just keeping it real. And at the end of the day, if you don't believe the shit, just think about the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't gotta agree with me, but just think about it. You know what I'm saying? Just think about it. You know what I'm saying? This shit is not far fetched nowhere at all. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like that's why they program us to be the way we are. It takes very few people to speak the way I speak and you know feel comfortable doing it because they be like, I don't want people think I'm crazy or think I'm trying to man. I'm built that way. So it is what it is. Anyway, man, I catch y'all next time. Always love and peace.